just turned into
94.5 Whoa FM.
And this is unfiltered, untracked, and underground radio like you've never heard before. There are no sponsors, no scripts, and just the truth. This is your host,
Jet Mitchell.
Alright, people. I said I wasn't going to talk about this again, but guess what? I can't not talk about it because it won't stop. I told you guys about the Fireflies, right? I told you don't trust them. They're not just bugs. They're not just nature being nature. Nope. These things are fucking everywhere and they're following me. A couple nights ago, I wake up to these things just glowing outside my window, and I go out and boom. Fireflies, hundreds of them. They're literally everywhere. Just floating spies, just watching. And I go back inside and I just try to shake it off. And guess what? Next morning I wake up and there's even fucking more. Like they called in reinforcements. So what do? I lose my cool. I start yelling and cussing and I flip them the bird. Straight up, just flip them the bird. And guess what they do? You know what they do? What fireflies should do, they form into the shape of a middle finger. They flip me off right back. Whole swarm comes together and forms a big glowing middle finger right there in my front yard. And I wish this was a joke. I know this sounds crazy, and here's the thing that's messing with me though. Do they have this much control? Are they even real? Or am I just seeing some kind of projection, some hallucination pumped into my brain from whatever's out there? Because then I go to get a drink at the Drunken Driftwood, and I'm sitting there trying to have a beer. I'm telling people about what's going on, and no big deal. And then I mention fireflies, one word of them, and guess what? They appear behind the person I'm talking to. And when I go to tell them, turn around, look behind you, gone, not there. They don't see it. And this happened like 3 or 4 times, and I swear to God, right when I think I've lost my mind, and this is it, a spaceship, a literal spaceship comes screaming over the island. As if the Fireflies didn't have me bugging out enough, now it's confirmed there's aliens, because this wasn't subtle. Whole sky lit up like a giant glow stick cracked open. And then we find out that Big Pete got straight up abducted, just lifted up from the trailer park. Gone. Beamed up. Beam me up, Scotty. Sucked off the face of the earth like we're living in a cartoon. And here's the kicker. Thankfully, they crashed right here on Solstice. Folks ran out there. We all got out there, and we managed to get Big Pete back. Man's alive. He's as fine as he's gonna be, but, is Big Pete. He's kicking. That aluminum hat didn't save him this time, but hopefully in the future he can get away from it. But oh man, it was just crazy. Because now if you look into his eyes and tell me he's the same, there's no way he is. He's fucked up from this. That's a man who's seen the universe and saw what these guys did, and they didn't like it, and he didn't like it. So here's my question. Were the Fireflies warning me? Were they actually trying to say, hey, Jet, bad news incoming? Or were they a part of it? Were they calling the ship in like, yeah, this guy's right here, tag him next? Look, people, laugh at me when I say this stuff, sure, but you tell me how a swarm of fireflies mocks me with a glowing hand gesture, then hours later a UFO rips across the sky and a man gets abducted. This island's not normal. These bugs aren't normal. That crash, it wasn't even supposed to happen. Maybe the Fireflies did help, but maybe they just knew it was coming and wanted to be there and watch. But someone or something is trying to get their hooks into us, and they're not being subtle about it anymore. So here's my advice. Trust your gut, watch the skies, and for God's sakes, if you see fireflies show up outside your house, don't just shrug it off. Get ready, because they're warning you. And whatever's out there is closer than it's ever been. All right. This is Jet Mitchell signing off. As always, reach me on channel 945 and tell me if you're losing your mind too.
94.5 Whoa FM.